Good evening, everyone. My name is Lyren Chiu. I would like to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on youth with a focus on psychosocial aspects. You may already know WHO declared COVID-19 pandemic on March 11. BC government declared a state of emergency on March 18. And we are still in a state of emergency right now. Federal government activated Quarantine Act on March 25th to control border. US-Canada border is closed right now, but may be open on August 21st. By July 22nd, Canada has 112,240 confirmed cases, with 8,870 deaths. In BC, we have 3,363 confirmed cases with 189 deaths. BC's response to COVID-19 have different. There are many responses to COVID-19. Firstly, our Dr. Bonnie Henry continue to remind us to wash our hands, cover our face if we sneeze, practice good hygiene, and also need to practice safe physical distancing. Since June 24th, we are in phase 3 of BC's restart plan. In this plan, still, we only get together in small groups of 2 to 6 people. The bus fare is already resumed since June 1st. Business already reopening since May 19, and parks, camps are already reopening. School for return will be in September. Travel, there are lots of advice. For international travel, we need to have a self-isolation plan for 14 days. Cruise is banned until October 31st if the cruise carry more than 100 people. I would like to share 2 surveys that was shared in the public. The first one is the survey about the health and the perspective about health and behavior impact on youth. This survey was conducted between March 29th to April 3rd. And youth are most concerned about others than about their own health. The first concern is vulnerable people, and the second is how this COVID-19 might overload the health system. And the third one is world population health. Both male and female were similar on most of the survey items. And females are more likely to be very or extremely concerned about the ability to cooperate during the crisis. The majority of youth engage in positive health behaviors such as communication with friends and family, and they also do exercise. The second survey was conducted on May 14 to 19 about the impact of pandemic and lockdown. Young Canadians are feeling the greatest immediate effect of COVID-19, and more than half of young Canadians worry about their job could disappear. 31% of young Canadians feel their emotional and mental health has been affected more than others. They are highest of any age group. 66% of young Canadians worry about the impact of pandemic on social cohesion. And 64% of young Canadians think about the impact of the pandemic on people in poor country. And 32% of young Canadians feel they have more hope for the future than others. There is one quote from one of the participants. She said, "No one has really lived through something like this. So I think we are all a little bit vulnerable in terms of costs, like the physical health side of it, and also mental health side of it. you just start to feel a little bit isolated or overwhelmed. But I'm so definitely a little bit hopeful that we are able to grow from this and come out stronger. How about you? How does that reflect your experience? A few mental health organizations suggest the following coping strategies. You need to stay informed, but also don't just stick in front of the computer all the time. You need to take some break from social media and the news. Support your physical health as well. So you need to be active, eat well, get enough sleep and exercise. Create a routine so your life doesn't, become a very mess or irregular. Stay connected virtually with friends and family. You can use text, emails, phone, video, social media platforms. But you need to set boundaries so people don't constantly interrupt your life. Be mindful of safer substance use. Embrace change. Practice stress and anxiety management. Maintain a positive health, positive attitude. Look into financial resources I will mention later. Canada and BC both has some response to COVID-19. They have some plan and that is to support the Canadians. BC's response to mental health for youth, you can check on Here to Talks. This is a free counseling and referral service. It is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Another program called We Wellbeing. This is online resources. It's free to support social and emotional well-being. And there's a virtual clinic called Foundry Virtual Clinic, virtual walk-in counseling clinic. You can also utilize this service. And another program called Why Mind that is offered by YMCA. It's a 6 to 7 week long program online for free. They help to cope with stress and anxiety. In terms of the support from the government, there is a Canada's emergency response benefit. I believe you also can take advantage because you are qualified as long as you are older than 15 years old, you live in Canada, and you have income last year for at least $1,000 and you lose job, you can receive $2,000 per month and altogether $8,000 from May to August. And because this benefit, the benefit will be done by October, the government still continue to do research. Maybe there might be 6 months basic income in the future. Another one called Canada Emergency Student Benefit. This one, student can receive $1,250 per month and from May to August. And if the student has a kid or has disability, they can receive $2,000 per month. And the current student or the student graduate from last December can apply for this grant. Another grant called BC Access Grant. Every student who applies for Student Aid BC will be assessed for the new BC Access Grant. This grant is upfront, offer up to $4,000 per year. Government also provide $275,000 to BC campus to develop online resources and tools to help the student. And government also make over 310 textbooks, manuals, and guide available free for BC for students. Another one called Canada Emergency Wage Subsidy. This program will be extended until December, and this wage subsidy covers 75% of an eligible company or non-for-profit wage, up to a weekly maximum of $847. And another one called Canada Student Loans. This one is available from March 30 to September 30. It's suspension of repayment of Canada student loans and Canada apprentice loan. So it means no payment are required during this period of time, no interest will accrue. For 2020 to 2021 support for post-secondary students, it will be available from August 1st to July 31st. A student can get doubling Canada student grant amount. The full-time student can get up to $6,000, part-time student up to $3,600, and someone has student has a disability and dependents can get double. So these are all kind of resources that you can look for and you can get support from the government. If the student already have a family, and you also can look for your individual support, like the EI if you work, and I already mentioned CERB and the Canada Child Benefit also have all kind of support, and you also know there's no premium for the MSP this year since January. If you still have a question, let me know. This is all my talk. All I want to talk for today. Thank you.